What is good, everybody? It is your boy, Pat the Designer, back at it again. Listen, big news. Had to hop on, patting the people. We appreciate everybody for joining. If you are in the live right now, we are live on Instagram, live on YouTube. Make sure you join me on Instagram at Pat the Designer to talk about this topic. AB has been traded to the Oakland Raiders. Big news. Big news. AB has been traded to the Oakland Raiders. I'm a skeptic on this trade. I'm going to hop right in and say it. I'm mad skeptical about this trade. I don't think it's going to work. I honestly do not believe this trade will work for Oakland. And there's a bunch of factors that go into it. Don't mind me, as always, in the beginning. I'm just adding the tags in to share the video up so that everybody can see. We are still trying to get to 10K. We have quite a few subscribers to go, but we're going to get there one day. Let's start off by saying this, though, man. Is AB a great player? Yes. Is AB, or does AB make their offense better? 100%. Does AB give Derek Carr a much better target to go to? Once again, 100% yes. But at the end of the day, offensive struggles aside, these were not the things that really held Oakland back. Am I right? These were not the things that really stopped Oakland from being great, right? It wasn't just the offense. Oakland's defense last year was horrendous. And you wonder why? Because as John Gruden said, let me tell you something right now. It is really tough to find a pass rusher in this league. It is really tough to find a pass rusher in this league. Ringo in the live, we appreciate you for watching, bro. What's good? That's what was said to us. It is really tough to find a pass rusher in this league. Let me read you off some of Oakland's stats so I can tell you why Antonio Brown to Oakland does not make a bit of difference. Oakland's defense gave up about 30 points last year, 30 points a game. They allowed teams to have the ball for an average of 30 minutes of the ball game. There's only 48 minutes in a game. They allowed 6.3 yards of play. Ringo in the live, this is a good trade for them, but they got other problems. This is my thing. You're giving up draft picks. The whole reason that this isn't going to work is because you were trying to rebuild from the ground up. How does 31? Is he 31? How does 31-year-old Antonio Brown instantly vault you into contention? He doesn't. So why are you making this trade, Oakland? What does this do for you? You got rid of Amari Cooper because you didn't like how he played. But Antonio Brown's the guy? You need to focus on your defense first. And it's not like they didn't give him a good sum of money. He's getting a new 3-year contract worth $50 million. Plus $4 million in incentives, of course. Back to the incentives. I don't get this trade. If you're in the live right now, we're live on Instagram, live on YouTube right now. Check me out at Pat the Designer on Instagram. Make sure you get a video a like if you're watching right now. I do not get this trade. It makes zero sense to me. John Gruden, what are you doing? Yet another Gruden move that makes no sense, because this is the thing. This is what it comes down to. Do you trust Derek Carr? Because clearly we saw in the first season of this offense, John Gruden does not. Is this running game potent enough? Because clearly we saw in the first year of this offense, it was not. You want to see some of the offensive stats these guys had? 18 points a game. Rush attempts, 4.2 yards per rush. 4.2 yards per rush. Now, does having AB on the outside improve that? Possibly. Maybe everybody's paying more attention to him, but not likely. Here's the big one. 24 turnovers. Here's the even bigger one. Derek Carr last year, 52 sacks. It doesn't matter who you have on the outside if your quarterback can't stay upright. It does not matter who you have on the outside if your quarterback cannot stay upright. Antonio Brown to Oakland does not make sense. Excuse my voice right now. I got a little something going on. The Chicago weather is killing me. They have no offensive line. They have nobody to protect Derek Carr. There's no other option. Is there another option? Ringo saying the same thing I'm saying. I see you in the comments, Ringo. Natty Morova in the live. What's up? How you doing? I see you. We're live on Instagram, live on YouTube right now. If you're in the live, give the video a like. We appreciate you. Subscribe to the page. Give me a follow. We appreciate you. These guys didn't complete on less than 50% of their red zone attacks. That is when they were in the red zone. That is the toughest problem they're going to face. Antonio Brown doesn't fix what you're trying to do. Antonio Brown, yes, he may improve your receiving core, but does he improve your offense? I don't think so, because listen, you got to get the ball to him. 50, what'd I say? 52 sacks? 52 sacks. Now, for the Steelers, it makes sense. For the Steelers, I understand it. AB's disrupting the locker room. Yes, he's a great talent, but listen, we think Juju can be something better. We have a next man up. Is AB a once-in-a-lifetime talent? Yes, he is. But are we going to be really? See, this is the thing. You want to know why? This is a good team. Let's look at the Steelers as a good team. Let's look at what the Steelers do and see how good the Steelers are. The Steelers have a guy already. AB's down. Okay. You don't want to be here no more? You don't want to play for us no more? Okay. Juju, you're the number one. You're an amazing talent. You have hands that the gods had to give you. This man Juju can go up and get it. Now, is he going to be that same caliber of talent without AB standing next to him? Maybe not. You may have to go find a guy who can be a number two now. But at least we feel we have number one talent in Juju Smith-Schuster. At least we feel that. Le'Veon Bell, you don't want to be here anymore? I understand. You want big money. We don't pay big money to running backs, which I agree with, by the way. You should never pay a running back big money. We got your replacement, buddy. We got a guy who proved to be a great guy coming out of the backfield. We got a guy who almost completely replicated your production. We've got your replacement. That's how good teams do this. That's how dominant teams do this. That's how professional NFL teams do it. They don't just go get guys. Oakland, what are you doing? You got rid of Amari Cooper so that you can bring in Antonio Brown. What are you doing, Oakland? I don't believe it's going to work. They were a 4-12 team last year. You're telling me AB gets you into some sort of contention? And at the end of this deal, he's 33? When football production falls off hard, let's remember that. We're live on YouTube, live on Instagram right now. Give me a like. Who are you going to get? Who are you going to get that makes AB worth the squeeze? Do I think he's an amazing talent? Yes. He is listen, I'm going to say it. He's probably the best receiver in football right now. There's some guys who arguably are, but he's probably the best receiver in football right now. But listen, it doesn't help you right now. You're a rebuilding team. You already showed last year you don't believe in Derek Carr. You know this offensive line is bad, so who's going to be getting the ball to him? In the division, they were 1-5 last year. All of a sudden, AB's going to elevate that? No. This trade makes no sense. Ringo in the live. They're not making the playoffs. They're not making the playoffs probably for the next 3 years. Listen, AB doesn't change that. AB doesn't get you to the playoffs. You're a 4-12 team. Nothing about this team screams we needed to go get AB. You know what team needed to go get AB? An on the verge team. But they didn't want to deal with the package that comes with being a diva receiver. Now, usually if you're a diva receiver, you're great. T.O., Randy Moss. These guys were divas. Come on, we know it. But it's the teams that are on the verge that you want to get. Not a 4-12 Oakland team. And listen, AB loves it. AB just wanted his money. He loves it. There's no way this team is competitive next year with AB. There's no way this team is competitive with AB. It makes absolutely no sense. If you're going to go get somebody who's dominant on defense. Oh, my bad. You sent them to Chicago. We appreciate you. Let me tell you something. We appreciate you here in Chicago for sending them. But you messed up. You destroyed this team. We didn't have money for Khalil Mack, but we got money for 30-year-old AB. We didn't have money for arguably the best pass rusher in football, although Aaron Donald making a great case. Aaron Donald showing that there's some argument there, but I'm going to be biased on this. Khalil Mack, best pass rusher in football. You didn't have money for that guy, right? But you got money for 30-year-old KB or AB. John Gruden is making no sense with this. None of this makes any sense. Does anybody think this makes sense? If you're in the live right now, give a like to the video. We appreciate you. I just don't understand it. I don't understand what Gruden thinks this is going to do for the team. Is there a number 2 option there? I don't think so. Is there a number 2 option in Oakland right now for Derek Carr to go to? And listen, I think Derek Carr is a good quarterback. But I'm the same guy that believes that with a decent offensive line in front of him and a good offensive coordinator, Jay Cutler was good. But that's just me and the stats. Brandon Rapp, brother, we got 3 first-round picks, and we got hella cap space. What are you talking about? I agree with you. But let me ask you this. Brandon Rapp, we appreciate you. The O-line's going to improve. Now, see, that's where, one, I can't guarantee you because offensive lines have to gel together. But let me ask you this. Has John Gruden made a move yet that you were 100% behind, that you 100% understood, that you 75% understood? Did the Amari Cooper trade make sense to you? Did the Khalil Mack trade make sense to you? Because the first-round pick you got from Chicago, we appreciate you, by the way. The first-round pick you got from Chicago is in the 20s right now. Has John Gruden done enough to gain the trust of people in Oakland or Vegas, wherever you may be? I thought you had a team this year. And then all of a sudden, pieces start getting sold off. I thought you had a team. I thought Gruden was coming into something ready-made. He just had to improve it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to bash Oakland. I like, y'all got Marshawn. That's my boy. I wanted you to be good. If you watch the videos, you already know Marshawn Lynch is the homie. Not really, but I want him to be. There's so many. I agree with you that you have 3 first-round picks, but is he going to make the right call? Brandon Raffin alive on YouTube. We appreciate you for joining us, bro. Amari Cooper didn't make sense then, but now it's like we upgraded at the position and got an extra pick. Again, Amari went to Dallas, correct? Is that going to be a high pick, though? Are you trusting him to make these late-round picks, to find these guys? And the thing is, it doesn't put you into contention probably while AB is there, unless you get a superstar. If you're able to find a superstar, I get you. I get you. But AB's 30. You're probably not going to make those moves while he's in Oakland. Because you're not going to pay the 33-year-old AB $50 more million, and he's going to want it. If you're in the live right now, we appreciate you for joining. At the end of the day, excuse me, we all want the trade to work, right? Football's more fun when Oakland's good. I don't care what you say. Because of that grit that they come with. But this trade does not work. This trade does not improve the team right now. Maybe a win. I'll give you a win. Maybe they're 5-11 next year. But the problem is the guy throwing the ball can't stay upright. That makes it tough to get it to your superstar wide receiver. When the guy throwing the ball can't stay upright, that makes it real tough to get it to your superstar wide receiver. 52 sacks last year, guys. 52 sacks. That's how much that offensive line gave up. If you're an Oakland fan, if you like Oakland, if you're a Raider Nation guy or girl, has John Gruden done enough to prove to you that he's going to make the right moves in the draft. Because I don't think he's making the right moves with the players he's got now. Brandon said that the Amari Cooper trade didn't make sense, but now it's like you upgraded. Maybe you did. AB's best receiver in the league. I'm not going to argue that. Yes, you got an extra pick. But at that same time, do you trust Gruden to make the right move? I don't. Like I said, he sent us Khalil Mack. We appreciate you. But you made the wrong call. The 49ers had the same offer on the table. And yes, I know the 49ers looked like they were going to be a playoff team, but listen, the 49ers are what, second pick in the draft right now? Second or third? Somewhere up there. That's a good pick to have right now. The first round picks you have are late. They're late. They're not doing anything for you. Now, can you go find a nice running back? Yes. You can find that late round running back, but is that what you want to be wasting your first round picks on? Can you find a defensive talent? That's the question. Can you find somebody who can replace Khalil Mack's production? Can you find somebody that can keep Derek Carr upright? Can you find these guys? Can you find a number two? Right now, you don't have a number two. Right now, this trade makes 0 sense. It won't work. It won't work. Because by the time he's good, or by the time Oakland may be good, he'll be a number 2. Father Time catches up with everybody. Tom Brady's fighting it off as best as he can, but Father Time catches up with everybody. We appreciate you if you're in the live right now. Please get a video a like. We are live on Instagram, live on YouTube. Follow me at Pat the Designer. In the comments below, because I'm about to get out of here. Love and rock and roll. Before I get out of here, Love and rock and roll commented. No state taxes in Nevada. Great job, AB. Jordy makes a great number 2. Jordy? Yeah, if he's on the field. Can we count on Jordy being on the field? Can we count on Jordy being on the field? Ringo, Jordy is 40. I had to say it. Can we count on him being on the field? Maybe he's still, but Jordy, at this point, he's just slot, right? He's just a slot guy. Come on, guys. Jordy? I'm going to get up out of here. Yes or no in the comments below. Is this a good move for Oakland and why? And I'm going to respond to all the comments. You know I do. I'm going to get up out of here, man. Make sure you give a video a like. We appreciate all the love. It is your boy, Pat the Designer. This has been another edition of Pat and the People, brought to you by Windy City Breeze. Make sure you subscribe. Peace.